Hi, today I'm making sweet potato and potato pottage. I've got my ingredients. I've got onions, peppers, I've got ginger, I've got spinach. I love spinach. If I can, I'll put spinach in everything. So I'm gonna make this, and also alongside this, I'm gonna make yam pottage. So this is our traditional yam. I've peeled it, diced. I'm not adding it to the sweet potato pottage. I'm making it alongside. So I'm making like for like. I'm making them separately. But obviously, sweet potato is highly nutritious. It's really, really great source of fiber, vitamins, minerals, supports your brain, immune system. Is really, really good for you. So, well, compared to the yam pottage, it's a choice. But obviously, I would always choose a healthier, beneficial vegetable. That's just a preference, as opposed to a vegetable that adds nothing really to it. Obviously, yam is yam, and for taste, for like, if you love yam, you love yam. I do once in a while, but I love sweet potato. I just love it. It's sweet. I love sweet, and I also love it because of the benefits that I get from it. So I'm gonna peel my sweet potato and potato, just mix everything together, and we're ready to roll. So I've got my sweet potato and potato. I've got my blended pepper in there. I'm just gonna go over it, and I've got my potato as well. I'm gonna go over it, spread the pepper, and gonna add a bit of water. So what you would want to do is to cover up the potato with water, not too much, but just make sure everything is covered. And I'm gonna add a bit more as well to this, and I'm just gonna add my seasoning to it now. I'm gonna add I use jumbo chicken stock or no. So I use jumbo, and I also use Knorr, so the Knorr cubes. So I'm gonna add that to it, and I'm just gonna leave it to simmer. So I'm just gonna leave it to cook, and we see how it goes. All covered with the blended pepper. It's covered as well. Got all the seasoning in. You can use crayfish. Use a little bit of crayfish if you want. I'm not using that in this. So it's got my sweet potato and potato cooking nicely. You can see it covered in the pepper sauce, and that's the yam. It's cooking nicely as well. Just gonna leave it to soften up. There you go. Sweet potato pottage. I'm adding a little bit of palm oil to the pottage. I'm also adding a little bit to that because the pepper is, it's got everything you need to give it that color. So I don't really need much in terms of the oil. So it's cooking nicely. I'm gonna add some mackerel fish and chicken breast, and that's to the sweet potato pottage because I want to bulk it up. I want to give it as much protein, as much oily fish, lots of benefit. I'm making this for a friend who is just recovering from illness, so I just want to pack as much as I can in terms of nutrients, high in fiber, so the vitamins. So I've got spinach, I've got mackerel, I've got the chicken. Everything's gonna go in this sweet potato pottage. So it's a bit of, there you go, can you see? It's coming out nicely. So you don't need too much palm oil, just a little bit, a little splash. And even for the yam pottage as well. That's coming up nicely as well. Still not soft, yam is very hard. So it's gonna leave it to soften up, and then add a bit of palm oil to that. So I found this roasted chicken breast in the freezer, so it's left over. So I've just shredded it, and I'm gonna add it to the sweet potato pottage. Oh, look at that. Wow. Let's leave it cook a little bit. I'm adding my mackerel to the sweet potato pottage. Mackerel is really rich in omega-3, so loads of benefit in that as well. Oh, look at that. It's lovely. I'm gonna add my spinach. So there you go. Our sweet potato pottage is ready. It's beautiful. Really nice, really. And this is it. Absolutely amazing, nutritious dish. Can you imagine how packed this dish is? It's got mackerel, it's got sweet potato, it's got spinach, it's got ginger, it's got chicken breast. Like I said, my friend's recovering from illness and she needs all the strength. So I'm just trying to make power dishes to just bring her strength up. So instead of the normal, she likes yam pottage, but I've decided to surprise her with the sweet potato one instead of a usual yam pottage. I'm sure she will love this. It will do her a lot of good. And it will do me a lot of good as well. Look at that. Look at the richness in that. The mackerel, the spinach. You can see chicken breast. And you need to try this. It's absolutely beautiful. Tastes really nice. So my yam potatoes cooking nicely. Just gonna give you a bit of TLC. I'm adding a bit of oil to it. And that's it. That's all it's getting from me. And well, it's almost ready. It really tastes nice as well.